How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Brawl here in MTG Arena. Today is release day for Final Fantasy, and probably had to frame all this. This is fine. Um, Kefka is our first commander of the set. Just tapped unless you control 2 or more lands. Okay, so we have to Bloodstain crack ourselves for official. We're a Kefka discard deck. I was looking through the new commanders, and Kefka, he reminded me of Nicol Bolas, and that's an easy way to convince me to play you. Just looks like Nicol Bolas, and that'll do it. Now, the second commander from the set, because I prepared 2 decks today on release day. I don't know if I'm going to record number 2 today, because I might not have time, but it is technically done. It needs playtesting. But this one turned out to be very simple. We played a couple games with it, and it is a straightforward plan. We play 2 mana discard outlets. Oh, goodness, okay. And we go from there. Have you discarded a card this turn, opponent? It would behoove you to do so. We're not running Liliana, which could have been good. We're thinking momentarily about cards that are discard deemed that didn't quite make the deck. And we're kind of on the skewed to the creature side of discard-based action because the back half, which I've never gotten to, but I assume it's very good, cares about opponents losing life, and it's a lot easier to make opponents lose life with creatures than it is with discard another card opponent. Another card. Our plan is straightforward. We got the hammer last turn. What do we get this turn? The Hedron Archive. Okay, well, that's a big one. Casting Kroxa from the bin. Gonna be rough. But, could work out. I have seen a couple of Final Fantasy commanders running around. Gonna need you to discard another card, opponent. Couldn't cast for overload cost off of a Tybalt's trickery, but we at least we got rid of the one card obelisk for a turn. I need one more land so that I can get down Kefka and actually draw some cards. So he does let you draw possibly 2 cards, but you have to discard something that you don't think your opponent would discard. Right? One of the times when I cast him on playtesting, what ended up happening was that I discarded a land because I thought my opponent was out of lands, and they also discarded a land, and then I only drew 1 card. So not the best value for the 5 mana price tag, but I mean, maybe. Kefka, Ruler of Ruin. Onto the battlefield and attach it? It's messed up. Black and white protection sword, light and shadow. Well. Kinda done with not having lands. Come on over, Mines of Moria. No, Bugler Rats does nothing. Opponent's already out of cards. What does a red ability do? +1/+1 in trample? Gilgamesh. He's the Final Fantasy card. He's in the Nahiri deck, but... Ouch. Huh. It's Myojin. Probably not going to serve me well. We're up to 7. The problem is we're dying on board. Our opponent got through an equipment, and that's the end of our life. Seek 6. I mean, that's probably... That's probably double strike. Oh, no. It's another Gilgamesh. How many Gilgameshes are there? I guess that's Godo Gilgamesh, which is a different Gilgamesh than the other Gilgamesh. Ouch. Something survives. Opponent got Weapon Ultima. Yeah, I mean, if our commander's gonna die to a swing anyways, we might as well get rid of a bandit before we go. I guess he's a samurai, but yeah. His alt universe version tends to be a bandit, so... We need a Rift, or Rebuke, or a... well, Toxic wouldn't even do it at this point. Yeah, we are dead on board. Yeah, I guess that's the best we could do. At least get our opponent below 20. We could have played Velki this turn, exiled the sword, jumped for another turn, but it just doesn't feel worth it when we're losing so heavily on board. Yeah. Wouldn't even have mattered, I guess. Because we could have blocked the 13, but then we would have taken 7. Yeah, GG. We are ready for game 2. We are 0-1 with our Kefka deck. Sad, I know, but we should be fine in this matchup. Although it's kind of similar to the equipment deck. It just equips in it. Well, it doesn't equip, but it does the equipment thing in a different way. Probably want this just so that I don't end up color screwed. Although we're probably getting blue lands off of our opponent, so shouldn't matter too much. I want to get on Realmbreaker early too, because the ramp deck probably has enough lands that it can reliably hit a land off mill 3. No guarantee, but yikes. Okay. Onto the battlefield. Yeah. Yep. A2 life. I think I actually just go Hostile Investigator. Start getting the hand a little bit more empty. And then Realmbreaker is our Kefka discard, so that we can possibly draw 2. I can't imagine that the land ramp deck has too many artifacts in it. Like, there are a couple that are good, but Don't choose artifact, don't choose artifact, don't choose artifact. Creature, land, any of that would be fine. Any of that would be fine upon it. Okay, we did get the draw too. Run in for 4. Their 3-mana creature makes better tokens than our 4-mana one, so it does make sense that no chumping will happen. What happened? I don't know why we got a concede out of that, but GG. Alright, we're back. Game 3, we are 1-1, and Kefka has done pretty well. I do like this. The problem is we have to order it correctly. And that can be painful. We have a tablet on 1. On 2, we got our Swamp down. Our Nezumi. Nezumi? Yeah, Nezumi. Discard a card upon it. I have opponent sleeves. Well, I guess Wanderer Anime sleeves. Fair point. Gleb is here. I'd really like to get down that Displacer kit as quickly as possible, but I guess we're Kefkaing next turn. Discarding Enchantment. Painful Quandary. Very good against this particular style of deck, but the chances of them, well, it depends. Fauna Shaman. Okay, the hovering was bad. We kind of knew the hovering was bad, but land. Well, we find a black land. We'll get down Displacer Kitten. Displacer Kitten with our commander. Very good. They kind of have to spend removal on it this turn. If they can, and if they can't, well, it's probably that. It's probably that. I do like the new Final Fantasy full arts. Why are we like this? Guess we're doing this instead. No attack. If I had played the island, I would have been fine, but nope. No. And they just mortality it? I mean, that's better than it hitting our Displacer Kitten. I'm going to go Artifact. I don't think our opponent has one. Holy. What happened there? Oh. Enchantment creature. It's for the types, not the number of card type. Yikes. Okay. Well. Yes, opponent. I would very much like to do that again. Fortunately, not this turn, but Corrupt Quarterfish. Discard a card opponent. And then we play Crafter. Opponent has a Beast Whisperer and a Dream. And a Muldrotha. Well, that ruins my plan for the turn. So much mana, too. Well, not so much mana. A decent amount of mana. They have 5 mana left. They have thickening amounts of mana left. Virtue of Strength is actually a good card. My blood money became really good, though. I wonder how dual face cards count with Kefka. I mean, the effect is still going to resolve. Two, okay. Well, I am going to spend a treasure to make a Fable token. I mean, we're at the part at this point where flipping our commander is probably going to happen. Our opponent has near infinite mana, so if they just draw, like, Blue Suns, something along that line, they can probably just win the game. Yikes. Eternal Witness. To get back Mildrotha. To do all of this over again. Well, there goes my card draw. Ugh. And a Liliana. Okay, well, kind of just need that Muldrotha gone. Hit Liliana a bit. Play Muldrotha. No mana means nothing can be done. Me and our opponent have been spinning our wheels for 8 minutes now. Oh my god, opponent. The value decks. Oh, how they value. Yeah, I would just play the lands. Because Kefka is the only thing I can do. Bolas, okay. I imagine negative 4? No, okay. Just rampant. I mean, yeah, I have basics. I don't, not too scared about that. 3 red, 3 blue, 4 black. Those are colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can take it. Let's not give our opponent something else to do this turn. Flip the older Kefka. Now we have to look through our opponent's graveyard. Rotten Mount, maybe? clear. Question is, can I survive another turn? Like this. Yeah. So let's look at my graveyard, just in case I have something in here. I do not. That makes a bunch of sense. Okay, well... Light counters on everything? GG. I cannot compensate for that. Ugh, rough ending. But we did a bunch of fun games, honestly. It was a good back and forth. Either way, if you enjoyed, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I will see you next time. Bye for now.